Hey, my friends at Muskego High School, Muskego, Wisconsin, how are you? Hey, this is your friend Jeff Yalden. I'm sure many of you know me. I'm no stranger to controversy and ruffling feathers at Muskego High School. I'm back, my friends. Let me clear my throat. Article in today's newspaper by Muskego High School student Clayton Kavanaugh is going to the school board requesting that high school classes start at 9 a.m. Apparently, there's studies done by the medical professionals that say later is better. It's better for the students to focus later in the day than it is earlier in the day. And some people talk about this melatonin thing, the light, and let me tell you something. Your grandparents and your parents, they all got up at 5:30, 6 a.m. to get to school. I don't think they were complaining about it, or maybe they were, but nobody gave a crap. So Clayton, with all due respect, I want to applaud you for having the courage to stand up for what maybe you and your classmates think is right. I applaud you for standing up and having the courage to do that. But I, along with probably many other people, want to shoot you down, and let me tell you why. Get some more sleep, my friend. Put away your damn cell phone. I know what you guys do. You get to bed and you go to sleep. Hey, Mom, Dad, I'm going to bed, 9 p.m. You're going to bed, but you ain't going to sleep. I think parents should take the cell phones away from their kids, and I know they tell you that they use it as an alarm clock. Hogwash! Go to Walmart or Target and buy yourself a damn alarm clock that when you wake up, you can just kind of get up and check it out and be like, oh, it's 5 a.m. I got 30 minutes, but I got to pee. I don't want to get out of bed. I think you need to get an alarm clock, but let me tell you why. When you go to bed with your cell phone, you don't turn it on airplane mode. Through the night, you get these notifications that wake you up and take you out of your deep level 4 sleep. That's when you're dreaming about the cows jumping over the fences. You're dreaming about beautiful skies and rainbows and monkeys and elephants and porcupines and piñatas, and I don't know where that came from, but you're dreaming about good dreams. And then all of a sudden a notification comes in, takes you out of that sleep. So then you want to go on these social media platforms. Let's say it's Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Yik Yak, I don't know, Facebook, and you want to see what's going on. If you get a notification after midnight, that's not something you need to address. It's probably something your parents need to address. Ain't nothing good happens after midnight, my friends. So we're talking about starting school later. You know what we're doing? We're lowering the bar. We're saying, how can we make our kids happy? I'll tell you how we make you happy. By not caring if you're happy. Wake up on time, get more sleep. Studies say the average teenager needs 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night. Let's simplify it. I know you're overwhelmed. I know schools are harder today. I agree with that. I know that schools are preparing you to take exams, so we give you more homework. We're trying to prepare you for this and prepare you for that. Expectations are overwhelming, so maybe we're trying to get to bed on time, but we always end up getting to bed after homework at 11:30 at night. Hey, life sucks. Life sucks sometimes. Life is not fair. Life will never be fair. Turn off your cell phone, put it away, and get to sleep. I think the average teenager needs 8 hours of sleep, and if you're ugly, you need 9. So get your work done sooner. Number 2, I think we need to eat better. Get away from all the processed foods. Get away from the white sugar. Let's get away from dairy and gluten. I think you'll notice a huge change. Number 3, our kids need to be more active. They need to get more exercise. So I don't think we need to start school later. What's that going to do to after-school activities? Sometimes you don't even get home till 10:30 at night because you had a game so far away. If we start school an hour and a half later at night, you won't be getting home at midnight. But, oh, I know your argument, but then we're starting school later. What's this do to our parents that got to be at work at 7 a.m.? What are we going to do? Start school later for our kids, but our parents still need to be at work at 7, 8 a.m.? Let me tell you something. The world owes you nothing. And if you're not prepared to take some responsibility and to do what you got to do by getting to school on time there's so much to this. Buses, transportation, parents dropping kids off. Hey, listen. You know what I don't want? I don't want you being like many young people today that go to college thinking that the world owes them something. And because they have some college degree that they think they're entitled to a job. When 80% of our kids are graduating from high school and they're not even working in their field of study. So what happens? You're 26, 28 years old and you find yourself living in your parents' basement watching late night television because you're starting your day late. Yet you find yourself sitting in your parents' beanbag chair, naked, eating Doritos, contemplating why things aren't working out. Hey, get off the beanbag chair, get off the thought of it, and make life happen. And you make life happen by taking action, not trying to start the school day later. This is high school. And I know your parents tell you you're special and you're wonderful, but let me tell you something. You ain't that special. Your parents are lying to you. Well, hold on a second. Yes, you're special to your parents. See, the thing is, your children, my children, our children, no child is any better than or special than any other child out there. So what we need to do is we need to get our young people to stop thinking that they've got this sense of entitlement and they can change the world because their parents came through and started giving them silly little stickers and trophies because they have accomplished some simple little task like getting dressed today. Well, oh, no kidding. But you know what you have to understand? When you graduate from high school, you're going to go to college and you're going to be required to do things on your own and on your own time. You're not going to be required to show up. If you don't show up, you're going to miss information. So what you need to start doing is accepting responsibility in high school. And if you don't learn to accept responsibility today, you'll never know what responsibility is about tomorrow. And when we grow up, we need to stop bitching and complaining that we were 2 years old and our parents tightened our diaper too tight. So what young people need to understand, and I know I'm probably pissing a lot of you off, but I'll tell you, when I see simple things like, hey, we should start school later, no. You start school at the time the school has always been started. Your teachers get in there early. Your coaches get in there early. Administration gets in there early. You get more sleep. You eat properly. You put your cell phones away. Charge them so that you get into the day. Spend less time on screen time and more time on you and your priorities and being responsible and being prepared. Stop coming to me and complaining that your life sucks. Your life don't suck. You know what sucks? Your motivation. What sucks is the choices you make. And what sucks is your laziness to take action to be the best person that you're capable of being. Stop looking around and trying to compare yourself to other people. Because when you compare yourself to other people, you're settling to be average or mediocre. And you weren't born to be average or mediocre. I think in some cases, we as parents and teachers, we do you wrong. Hey, where are you going to go to college? What are you going to study? What do you want to do? Who cares? You're telling me at 15, 16, 17 years old, you're supposed to know the direction of your life? No. You know what I want you to do? I want you at this age in middle school and high school, I want you to wake up and be enthusiastic about something. I want you to wake up and be passionate about something. And I want you to get into your day, and I want you to set goals. I want you to have a dream. But let me ask you this. Do you write your goals down? No? Then you don't have goals. You just got stupid things you want to do. Well, everyone's got stupid things they want to do, but be the person that writes them down. Be the person that visits them every morning and every night. Say it out loud. Feel it. Believe it. See it. Own it. What about dreams? You got a dream? Yeah? Do you write it down? No? Then you don't have a dream. You have a damn fantasy, and everybody's got fantasies. Write your dream down. Be specific. And go after your goals and dreams. But you know what we don't talk to you about? What is your purpose? Your purpose shouldn't be sleeping in till 8 in the morning so that you can go to school or go to work. You ain't going to be going to work at 9 a.m. And you think that when you get older, you'll go to work at 9 a.m. and you'll start to leave work around 7 p.m.? No. You go to school early. Hopefully you'll get to work early and you'll be out of there at 4 or 5 o'clock and you'll be able to enjoy some summertime hours and sun and good times with friends and family before you have to hit the rack and go to bed to wake up. How do you pull your car in the driveway? You just pull in. You know how I pull in my driveway? I back in. You want to know why? So I wake up in the morning, I'm ready to go. What's going to separate you from other people? Oh, that you're good looking? Oh, that you dress nice? That you're skinny? You got new shoes? No. You know what's going to separate you when it comes time to really separate those that do versus those that don't? Your willingness to do things that other people aren't willing to do. Your willingness to show up early and your willingness to stay late. Your willingness to do the little things that other people aren't willing to do of themselves. When the trash needs to be taken out, you got to be willing to take the trash out. So you want to talk about this melatonin thing and studies that say it's better to get more sleep and go to school a little bit later? You have these people that write the studies. You have them contact me. And I'm going to do the best I can to put them straight. Life isn't about roses and rainbows. Life is about working hard, having some motivation, having some discipline, and having some self-respect. So get your ass out of bed, get dressed, get your coffee, have your breakfast, and walk out the door and make it a great day. And when you do that in the morning, let me tell you something, the Army does more before 9 a.m. than most people do all day, right? Well, the Marine Corps does more before 8 a.m. than most people do all day. That's why the Marine Corps is better than the Army. I'm just kidding. I think any branch of the service, they get up early. They don't care how old you are. You're going to get your PT in. You're going to get prepared. And by 8 a.m., you're ready to rock and roll. Hey, Muskego, I love you guys. Clayton, I respect you for having the courage to stand up. But you know what? I'm tired of us being a society that wants to give these young people the sense of entitlement, thinking that they can change things so that it more accommodates them. Listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Get your ass up and get to school on time.